I, Chief Peter Maivia, present Championship Wrestling. Oh, yeah.
Well, good afternoon, sports fans. This is Lord Lia Blears inviting you to spend this next half hour Polynesian Championship Wrestling. We're going to be interviewing King Ripper Collins, King Tor Kamaka on this program today, and we're going to see some great wrestlers in action. Another match of High Chief Peter Maivia, and he's wrestling a world champion, so that will be on your screen also. A lot of people have asked, they say, hey, Telio, how come we hear three different champions? There are three champions. Well, it's like the National Football League, the American Football League, the baseball, they have the AFL, the NFL, whatever it is. They have two divisions, and then, of course, they have the big Super Bowl. In wrestling, there are three champions right now in the world. The NWA champion is Ric Flair. We've seen him on television, and we know how good he is. He is the one who beat Harley Race, the one you'll see right here on this station today. Then we have the AWA world champion, that's Nick Bockwinkel, and the WWA champion, Bob Backlund. You see him on Madison Square Garden wrestling. Those are three of the top, they are the three top wrestlers in the world today. So any questions you have about wrestling, if you see me walking around, ask me and I'll tell you. It's very simple, there's no problems. Okay, now we're talking today about the Samoans versus the world. And we have a very impressive list, real quick, for you. This is what's happening in Samoa, and we'll be here in Hawaii. Representing Samoa, if I get this pronunciation right, I'll be lucky. Siva Afi, Farmer Boy Ipo. That's Big Zongo, the fire god of Bali, on Magnum next Friday night. Don't forget to watch Farmer Boy Ipo. Okay, Superfly, we'll be talking to him this afternoon. Sakalia, big, rugged, and tough. Leroy Brown, Fui, Fasamoa, Samoan Joe, and Lou Leota. Those are the men who represent Samoa. Ox Baker, the world from Germany, a giant. Ripper Collins, the king, is back, all the way from Georgia. Hiro Sasaki, representing Japan. King Tor Kamaka, Hawaii's own. Brian Aspey of Australia, and James Maxwell. Samoa versus the world. King Ripper Collins, you heard the impressive list. What's funny about that?
I heard the list, Blears, and let me tell you something. I have been to Samoa before. I have been around the world many, many times. Samoa versus the world. Well, brace yourself, because Ripper Collins from Georgia, USA is coming back. And I'm coming back for one reason. Sifafi. His head's got a little bit too big for his body. So I want to tell you something, Sifafi, and the rest of you that's on that wrestling list. I'm back, and I come back for one reason and one reason only. Samoa versus the world, and you know what's going to happen? The little state of Georgia, with Ripper Collins sitting right on top of it, is going to take Samoa by storm. You're going to think a typhoon hit your area there, Sifa, because I'm going to be all over you like flies on a sugar cube, boy. And when I get through, your head's going to be back to normal size. And all the Samoan people and the great Samoan wrestlers are going to be saying, Ripper, you did it again. You truly are the best there is anywhere in the world, anytime you want to be. And I want to be all the time.
Excuse me,
Lord.
I was going to ask you, back in the other locker room, you were talking in Samoan. Can you speak Samoan?
I know a lot of Samoan. I know that talofi, talofi, tell it, sui, sui, sui. That means hello and come on down, and that's what I'm telling you. Come on down and watch Sifa catch the big 5 right between his eyes, and I'm going to smile all the way back to the dressing room.
Well, there he is. He never changes. 21 years, and I've never, well, yet have heard it all. Okay, sports fans, we have more action coming up then, but first, a very, very important message.